Sir, it's our very great pleasure and honor to have you with us today. What is your concept of music? How should music be good music in your opinion?
Music means it should be good only. It can't be otherwise. And of course, music, good music and otherwise music depends upon the singer how they present.
Yes.
So it should be the main object to a performer to give what is good and to you should establish a good tradition, and then you should understand whether people are really enjoying, whether he is giving good music and all that. Then that by listening more and more, you can understand what is really good.
And now we have our what we call Kacheri Paddhati. We start with Varnam, then one song on Ganesha, finally end with Tilana Padam. So what do you think about this concert pattern as it is done now?
This concert pattern has come very recently.
Yes.
When you start singing for the public,
Yes.
and for the sake of entertainment,
Yes.
and you set a pattern. But any pattern, should not get stagnant, and then it should not become a blind way of following, should not be there.
Yeah.
For instance, as you rightly said now, start with Ganapati.
Yes.
And starting with the Ganapati is okay, but eliminating him afterwards is not good. Why not you sing a Mangalam in Ganapati, on Ganapati? Why not you take a main item during the program on Ganapati? But it is not happening.
Yes.
That is becoming a blind belief.
Yes.
That you should not have it.
Yes.
That is my opinion.
Yes. Because now.
In fact, I sang Mangalam many times on Ganapati.
Oh.
I sang Ganapati songs in between also.
You sing a Tyagaraja Kruti, for example, even for Keralites like us who don't speak Telugu, we feel the meaning is communicated, while the same piece sung by somebody else doesn't create that effect.
That is probably because of the modulations you give when you sing a lyric. The bhava, to express the meaning of the song through music should be the aim of singer. Then you will get it. If you want to sing Sangati only for music's sake, it will be different.
Do you think the average, I'm not talking about you now, the average Carnatic musician, do you think they are qualified enough as far as the Sahitya Jnanam goes?
I find there is improvement now. Now, present generation. Yes. Present generation, they have realized the importance.
Yes.
In fact, I should not say that. I think I concentrated more than anybody else on lyrical exposition.
Yes. When you sing, many people sing fast, but somehow the clarity is not there. So what do you suggest a student of music should do to get this sort of speed without losing the clarity? Is there any suggestion?
If you don't strain, and if you concentrate more on speed only, sometimes you don't get it.
Yes.
Let it come automatically. Yes. That there is a proportion, there is a laya.
Yes.
Even while speaking also, there is a proportion, there is a laya is there.
Yes.
Sound, rhythm and music sound is there.
Yes.
If that is not correct, I don't understand what you are asking, you don't understand what I am talking.
Yes.
So it automatically should be balancing.
Yes.
That should be automatically come.
Oh.
Unless you want to express otherwise, it should be normal. Yes. If you want to only demonstrate your capability of singing fast, then you sing, okay. Otherwise it becomes one.
Everything, all
part of that.
Yes. So the duration of the raga alapana, and mostly we find it very short compared to Hindustani Drupad style singing, for example.
That is the way of their singing, because the value of composition,
yes,
the lyric is not that much there in their music. Therefore they concentrate on raga alapana. But whereas we have compositions which has a lyrical value, and there is music,
Yes.
there is spontaneity, there is kalpana. Therefore, we give equal proportion for raga lap and composition, neraval and swaram.
Talking about swaram singings, I don't think anybody has sung swarams the way you have. It is completely unique. And how does that happen? People are always fascinated how such ideas come.
It's all only imagination. You see, when you sing swaram or ragam or a composition, you should not keep in mind the swaras and swarasthanas and arohana, avarohana. You should concentrate on a picture. You have to picture. Then you will get, if you see the picture, you will get it. If you see ragas only, it will be, you feel as if it is narrowing down, a limitation from this to that to this and that. When you feel some, suppose you sing a Kalyani raga, you should see a picture of Kalyani, a person with different varieties of dresses, ornaments, saris. And if you think Kalyani only one way, you will get the same thing.
Yes.
So it depends on one's imagination and also ability to, bring out your imagination in a practical way.
Yes.
That is, otherwise, you practice something in the house and you just reproduce.
Yes.
That won't be as lively as.
Yes. Because your interpretation, the same song, if you sing 500 times, each time it is different. And
Each time, the place of singing is different.
yes,
Dress is different.
yes,
And your age also is different. And the compliments are different. Listening people are different. Atmosphere is different. So it should be that like that also singing also.
yes.
See, that is my way of thinking.
In Hindustani music, they take a composition and from the first line itself it is almost like neraval, they start
Yeah.
improvising. While we have sangatis and
Yeah.
fixed, what we
Fixing,
call
fixing.
padhantaram.
Padhan.
So,
This padhantaram also sometimes what happens, whether the original composer has sung all the sangatis or not, we don't know.
yeah, exactly.
And some sangatis we might have eliminated or some we might have added. And again also this manodharma comes, comes, right? But whatever it is, whatever sangati one sings, it should be suitable to the lyric and the pattern of singing. It can't be, it should not look like something is attached
Yes.
unnecessarily.
Yes. But do you feel that an average student of music should sing a composition, and I'm talking about a composition, exactly like his teacher taught him, or do you think he should try and make it his own by?
Well, it's a very good question. My experience is my Guruji taught me the composition with sangatis, and but he told me, first you sing what I taught.
Yes.
Then if you want to add, you add later on.
Yes.
But not without, don't eliminate the sangatis what I taught you, because I learned from my Guruji like that, probably he learned from his Guruji, probably from Tyagaraja it's coming.
Oh, okay.
I am the fifth descendant of Tyagaraja.
Oh, I see.
Therefore the actual Pathantara of Tyagaraja,
Yes.
we are supposed to having. Therefore, but from my Guruji's time, this adding sangatis is started, because my Guru Parampara from Tyagaraja, only my Guruji started giving performances for the public, singing public. Before that it was not there.
Yes.
They just noted down, learned, and then handed over to the next disciple.
Yes.
My Guruji, when he started giving concerts, probably he thought, he should show some change, some creativity.
Yes.
So my Guruji advised us, sing the Sangati what I taught. I teach you the Sangati what I learned. Therefore, you sing that. Then you add, doesn't matter. That's what he told me. That's what I am doing.
Extra sangatis which you get, are they inspired by the raga, which is the music, or because of the lyrics more?
Mostly lyric.
Mostly lyrics.
Mostly lyric, and accordingly suitable music also should be. It should not be. You should not. I mean, kill the meaning of the sahitya, the bhava.
Yes.
Without that, you can do anything.
Because when you
should
sing,
not go by putting a sangri, it should not that raga, that kirtana should not become agili.
yes. At what age did you start composing at all?
Starting composing songs at the age of 15.
15.
Yes. I started composing. I was initiated to compose songs on 72 Melakartas. There were no 72 Melakarta ragas are not, all ragas are not established well.
Yes.
Only few.
Yes.
Where the compositions of elders like Tyagaraja are available.
Yes.
But not all the compositions are not popular, not known, not heard.
Yes.
Some people tried their best to, they have composed songs.
Yes.
But in my view, I am not very happy the way how they established the Raga Swarupa.
Yes.
And it looks like a mixture, not original.
Yeah.
Therefore, I thought the need of giving to the generation each Raga Swarupa, the picture of each Raga of 72. Because 72 are the foundation, there are 72 the pillars of world music.
Yes.
If you don't know that, I mean, you are only a half musician, not full musician.
Yes.
So I particularly sat and composed songs in all the 72. But afterwards I never wanted to compose.
Oh.
But it happened, some ideas, some thoughts, some influences, I composed songs.
Nice.
Otherwise, even now I never sit to compose. Some thought will come, when some thought comes, I'll note down. When I note down, I sing. When I teach, I'll remember it.
Oh.
That's what I do.
And when you composed, you were only 15 years old.
Yeah.
So you must have been still studying with your Guruji.
Yes.
Yeah, and he knew your composition.
Yes.
And
First I composed a song on my Guruji and sang before him, got his blessings.
oh, so he was very supportive about this.
He also knew that I was composing 72 Madhikathas. But he couldn't hear all that. But he heard a few compositions. And he gave his blessings.
And you have created new ragas also. So
Yeah.
that how did that happen?
It has just, once it happened, I was just humming something without my knowledge.
Yes.
Some humming came, and it's nice. And then, while humming some raga, the song lyric also has come. So I composed song. Then only I thought, I came to know what is that raga, what is the swaram, what is arohana, like that. Then I found there are only 4 notes.
Oh.
4. But I heard people saying that there should be minimum 5 notes
Yes. That.
to give the picture of a raga.
Yes.
But these 4 notes raga also is as good as 5, 6, 7 notes ragas.
Yes.
So I composed a song and then I sang. People enjoy it very much. Unless I say there are only 4 notes, they don't know.
Oh. Which was this raga?
That is Mahati.
Mahati.
Mahati I composed first. Because somehow I felt that Mahati, Narada's tambura, Vena.
Yes.
Narada Vena is called Mahati.
Yes.
So I see Narada and I have also acted as Narada.
Oh.
So the 4 strings were there.
Oh.
So only 4 strings were there. Even for Veda also 4 notes. First Vedas only 3 notes.
Yes.
Then came to 4. Then at the time of Sama Veda it came 5.
Yes.
And it stopped there. We have created 2 more.
2 more.
7. And then we have created 12. Like that it is improving. So first in my opinion, there should be only 4 notes. So it should be as ancient as Puranas.
Yes.
So why not impose songs? Then I experimented even with the 3 notes. 3 notes also I was raga. Then I without explaining about this, I sang
Yes.
People enjoy it. I then ask them, how do you feel? Full raga satisfaction? Yes, only 3. Even in Madras also demonstrated 3 notes. I asked them how it is in Tamil Isai Sangam.
Yes.
I sang. They were talking about Sampradaya, tradition and all that. Then I said, I sing one raga, you please tell me how is it, the composition. All clap, good. You know, there are only 3 notes. I told them.
So then you have made other ragas also with 4 notes other
Yes,
than Mahati?
there are a few more ragas. I think Lavangi, Sumukham, and also some more are there. Some are,
so Lavangi is very beautiful.
Lavangi is very popular.
What is your view on Jugalbandis, Hindustani, Carnatic? It seems you are probably the only South Indian musician who is equally loved, respected and even feared by South Indian classical, North Indian classical and even film artists.
Yes, I mean, luckily I had these opportunities, but I feel these Jugalbandis will definitely useful for the mutual understanding of the mutual styles. So unless you know all the styles, you are not a 70% perfect musician.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong in doing it. So unless you meet people, you are not, unless you have friends, you can't achieve what you want. Like that, unless you know all the styles, you can't achieve what you want in your music. So in that way it helps. There are so many things which we don't know, which we have to take from others. They also don't know all the things. They have to take from us. So it helps for the integration of understanding without, forget the linguistic differences, forget the lyrical differences. Then finally you will have one music in India, that is Indian music, Bharati Sangeet. That is my aim. But that way Jugalbandis are very useful, very good, and it gives the knowledge for both the musicians, it gives more knowledge.
Yes, because Maharaja Swatirnal
Yes, composer, Hindi composer, he sang bhajans, he composed in many languages. Therefore, I mean, his place as musician composer, as Vagyekara is different.
When did you first start giving Jugalbandis?
I think Jugalbandi I started with my first Jugalbandi was Bhimsen Joshi.
Bhimsen Joshi.
In Bombay, then the Maharashtra governor was a patron, a very a good music lover, art lover.
Yes.
So he had the first idea that we should bring 2 stalwarts from different Hindustani and Carnatic music and make present them to the audience in one stage. Then he invited me, I accepted. He invited Bhimsen Joshi, I accepted. And we never rehearsed. We never talked about it. On the spot, we both sang. It's always good if you come to the stage with free mind, without any thought, without anything, then it will be something nice.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you think it's a competition, who will win, it's a different matter.
Yes. That was my next question I wanted to ask you. Now, do you think that the normal Jugalbandi artists, you must have definitely seen instrumental Jugalbandis also. So do they feel it's a sort of friendly conversation, or do they try to make it competitive also? Because many times we feel that there is an element of competition.
It depends on the natural mentality of the person.
Yes.
They want to exceed somebody, then he won't allow, and because there are such things, I mean, I don't discourage, but what is the use of that thing? Suppose you want me to sing for a Jugalbandi, and if you want me to win,
Yes.
or if you want me to lose,
Yes.
if somebody comes and asks him in a competition, I will ask more money. If I win, you have to give this much. If I lose, suppose in players, in games also, so even they don't win, they get some money. Like that, also some money has to give. If somebody comes like that, I am prepared for you.
We hear the traditional Taranas. And some people say that actually Maharaja Swatirnal himself, who studied Hindustani music also, where they have Taranas, he started composing Tilanas. That's one version, because I don't hear Tilanas older than composed by Swatridhar.
Yes.
Patnam Subramaniar, that's all. But you have taken Tilanas to a completely different dimension altogether. So
The Tilana should be like a Tilana. Varna should be like Varna. Padam should be like Padam. Javali should be like Javali. That definition should be brought out. So I thought some Tilanas I heard, they are like Kirtanas, in a slow tempo. There is not much poetry. It's only except that instead of swaras, mainly the jatis will be there, shabdams will be there.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's like any other composition. So I thought it should not be like that. So some thoughts have come, my Tilanas, it looks different, definitely.
Yes.
Even Hindustani Taranas also won't be like this.
no,
In fact, our elders, they followed the pattern of Tarana
Tarana.
while composing Tilanas.
Yes.
And then on that I improved a little.
Because do you think the fact that you know Mridangam, that has influenced your Tilanas little bit?
That influence is there not only in Tilanas but in Swara, singing, in everything, that influence is there.
Yes.
And if you know Mridangam, you will have many ideas. And if you know an instrument, you will know what are the faults of, when you sing, what are the faults, you will understand. If you know an instrument, there won't be any faults. Otherwise, you don't know what fault is there.
Yes.
In Gamakas and all that.
Yes.
And unless somebody knows some instrument,
Yes.
they are not thorough.
So you feel that any student of classical music should know an instrument?
Definitely, or any musician, any vocalist should know an instrument. Any instrumental should know vocal music also. That is why my Guruji, he taught instrumental music also along with vocal. He plays violin. He was a very good violin player. So whatever you want to take veena, you take veena. You want to take flute, you take flute. You want to take violin, you take violin.
And
Everybody, all my colleagues, my students, my classmates, they all play instrument. They know instrument.
and how come you took the viola? Normally in Carnatic music we find violin more.
Yes, yes. Viola, it just happened accidentally. There was a great film actor, a very good musician. He was fond of me. He was very elderly man, I was a small boy. Then he used to sing and ask me to play violin at home, not at the performance. He was pattern. Then he has a voice, very loud voice, that man, singing. I mean, he doesn't need any microphone. For 3,000 people, 4,000 people, no mic is necessary. I heard him, he's a film actor also. He was a film actor. Even when he sings film song, the microphone will be at a distance, very far away. Otherwise, microphone will burn. So, when I was playing, he was having a viola in the somewhere he is not using it, and he suddenly remembered that and he brought it out. And the birds are inside. Birds, they put there was a big hole. Inside birds are there. So somehow he gave it to me, and I got it repaired. And while playing, it suited him. So I thought it's good for a vocalist, if you play viola, you feel that somebody is singing with you, not playing something.
Yes.
So it gives you a very good support. And I accompanied on viola to all elder very good Ramanjangar, Chambai, Maharajpuram, Vishwanath, GNB, Araikudi, all stalwarts I have accompanied on viola.
You have sung in Malayalam films also?
Many. I got an award. I mean, in appreciation, there is a word I tell you. I mean, our contribution for the Malayalam film industry, and there is an award. There is a certificate. Still, I am having it. So I sang many, and many in those days. I mean, film playback singers are also my students, and I sang many. Now nobody invites me. I became old.
You have seen the transformation of Carnatic music from 1930s, 40s, 50s, and now we are at the dawn of the 21st century. And what do you feel about the general trend in music, whether it's improving or going down, or is there hope?
No, in my view, it is improving.
It's improving.
Definitely, because improvement is the nature.
Yes.
Not only in music, in everything we are improving. I mean, now, unless it's improved, how can I give this information through our this media, TV media? By talking here, entire world is able to see and listen. In my younger days, it was not like that. So if 10 minutes singing in TV is equal to 1,000 concerts in those days. People won't know unless you go travel, number of programs, then only they know. Now you need not go.
Yes.
I sing from here and I become popular, if it is good. So it is improvement.
Yes.
But when some improvement is going on, I mean, you have to maintain the standards.
Yes.
That is very important. See, simply because you have many types of shirts and pants, you cannot wear any type unless it suits you, unless it gives you good looking, like that. The standards must be maintained. Otherwise, absolutely it's improving a lot, no doubt about it. Even listening is improving. How many people were singing in those days? How many people were listening? Now how many people were singing? Everybody is singing. Many artists are coming up.
Yes.
But they should remain with the standard. That time takes its own time. I am happy the TV channel Kairali is doing very good service by introducing programs like this, and with a good intention that the common man should know about certain facts about the music and all that. And I am happy to get this opportunity, and I wish very success, more and more programs with more knowledge, invite big people, experienced people, get the knowledge and distribute to the viewers. All the best to you. Thank you.
We would like to thank you for your
Thank
very
you very
valuable
much.
time, and it was a wonderful experience for us.
I'm very happy. God bless you.